Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear? Could this be the place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Hello, Proxies! Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best, one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining us today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How could you tell?
GB, but not really
sorry,
GB, right?
Miss
Not
Trigger.
fully
It's
GB.
just, this is my first time being in the same room with a soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, Proxies. I'm Trigger from the New Eridu Defense Force. Position, Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome! Now, without further ado,
Trigger's voice,
let's
right?
get started!
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. I'm not sure how I survived. But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
You are...
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly
Then
wanted
there's
to
pretty cool
secretly
law
revive
behind it.
this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way. Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again. Our very existence is evil, but we don't have to become the mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltus are plotting an attack.
That is so cool, man.
If
That
they
is so cool.
succeed, all of us will.
Here comes the furry. Here
The
comes.
Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but
Okay.
with a melody. Let the wind be the opening notes. I've got your back. Leave it to me.
Sniper stunner.
As a sniper, you have failed in your duty. Fear, suffering, despair.
Where's PULCHRA?
Enjoy.
Are they not showing?
Not exactly.
Oh, they're showing him as well.
Eridu tech. Stay alert. Sacrifice might wake up soon.
The world was never fair to begin with.
You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
If the world's destined to be destroyed,
Oh, they're showing Vivian as
the
well.
ending could be rewritten. What would you be willing to give up?
Wait, how come they didn't show PULCHRA, man?
Welcome
okay.
back!
No PULCHRA though.
Miss Trigger, as
Pretty
a
cool.
powerful
I like that. I like
military
the
force,
trailer.
what specific
That's really
roles
good.
does the NEDF play in the city's development?
We need to read into the story to
Defense
know
Force
more,
has
right?
three main responsibilities: deterring
Harumasa
external threats,
power creep.
containing hollows, and
2
expanding
seconds of
into
PULCHRA?
new territory.
Only 2 seconds?
That's a nice way to put it, but in reality, they mostly just resort to
I
violence.
saw like Cohen was
That's
fighting
a little
both of them.
blunt, Miss Amby.
Like Cohen was fighting the
It's all right.
other guy, right?
She's not wrong. To ensure
But
the
okay,
safety
okay,
of the city,
we'll see.
there are times when
Must be
force
something
is
to do
the
with like
only
Cohen's
option.
master.
For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to manage,
Okay.
the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly suppress it. Armed with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the
Pretty
hollow
good, man.
until they successfully suppress the hollow and neutralize its threat.
Sounds kind of brutal.
Mockingbird
It's hard to imagine
got
you being
design
involved,
upgrade.
Miss Trigger.
Who?
You seem so gentle, especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your former
Okay.
squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell,
Soldier
I was
11?
once a member of Crystal Barrel Division's
Oh,
Liar
no,
Squad.
that's the different one. That's
so
a different squad
was it
altogether.
due to a mission with your previous squad that your eyes,
It's okay, Mr. Z.
Okay.
I don't mind talking about it. Indeed, My eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission. As a result, I lost most of my eyesight.
Oh, she's
But
actually
new
blind.
abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up the faintest sounds, smells, and vibrations.
No wonder she could tell how nervous I was.
Alright.
I heard that, too.
Dude's power creep by
Well,
wife.
word also has it that when the Phaethon siblings
What is
just
this?
started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might think.
Oh,
For
they know
more
each other.
details, be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Okay, so now I
Regardless of
can't
her
wait
past,
to
the
look
trigger
at
in
that
front of
story,
us
right?
today is part of a new squad now.
Yeah,
She
definitely
remains a
can't-
reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division.
Obel
Most
Squad.
of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see. Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment. You'll just have to wait and see. However,
Oh man.
I believe everyone is already familiar with one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old capital, nor is she intending to uncover the truth behind
Soldier
it.
11, is
and
it?
that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Okay.
Speaking of Miss Soldier 11, I have a question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has also been wondering about the answer.
And what is
gotta
that?
ask now. Miss Ambi, why do you and Miss Soldier 11 look so similar?
That's because we're sisters.
What? Wait, you mean you are blood-related sisters?
No, right? Not
like
blood-related.
Same parents and all? Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense.
Okay.
It's a long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares, Soldier 11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad.
Makes
and
sense.
I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once and a commanding officer, no less.
There. Now you know my secret.
MB
And
is the leader.
do
I
you
wouldn't have
know
expected
what happens
that.
in movies when
I would have
someone
thought
knows
otherwise.
Too much?
Wait, what are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Ambi.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Ambi?
Yes. This is my old Silver Squad uniform.
Wow.
Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into my past, the secrets of Silver Company,
Silver
and
Company.
the history between Soldier 11 and
Okay,
me.
we'll get to know more
Although
about
Ambi is pretty quiet most
about
of the
both of them,
time,
I guess.
I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Ambi had to embrace her
But her-
past and put on this uniform again.
Her silver version is
Just
way
like
more
how action
different.
movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their
Than her
big
current version.
awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly an interesting analogy. Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories.
So is this like a main
if
story or
proxies
what?
want to find out more, then make sure to play the Agent story, Echoes of Silver,
Oh,
to
Agent
uncover
story.
the truth. Miss Ambi, careful
All
with
right.
that burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform. There's no way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
Let the girl eat in peace. That
Dual
said,
blade.
it's about time we show the proxies how we fight on the battlefield.
Okay, so
Wearing this
Silver
uniform again
and B
brings
is
back
coming
memories
first.
Of the battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Ambi. Soldier Zero Ambi is an electric attribute attack agent
Uh-oh,
who uses
Harumasa.
dual swords in combat.
Power Creeper.
Ambi will mark enemies she hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3
Oh, there's a
times.
mark as well.
After they are activated, press Special Attack, and Ambi will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing
Okay, that's
electric
pretty
damage
cool.
while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage will
Wow.
be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Ambi will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3
So,
stacks of marks
similar
will be
to
applied
Evelyn,
to
I
the enemy
guess.
hit.
As
So she has a
expected
whole
of the
skill
captain
as well.
of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, Your combat style never fails to impress.
But I don't think she
As
has
the former
a
captain of Silver
grouping
Squad, Soldier Zero Ambi excels at
skill
fighting
like-
as a
like
unit
everything.
with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Ambi's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks.
Aftershocks.
If there's a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
wow.
Lock onto the enemy,
Wow.
wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Ambi will instantly inflict 3 stacks of activated marks on the enemy. Then, press special attack to
Okay.
unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate to have Ambi execute powerful slashes against enemies in
Nice.
a large area ahead,
Wait, is
dealing
that a gun?
massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes, Ambi will summon an extra lightning bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the reflexes that separate life from death.
That is pretty cool.
After fighting alongside you, I finally understood.
I wonder if you can put Harumasa with her in a
Soldier
team.
11 tries to follow
Probably
in
you
your
can.
footsteps.
There was a
She
time
will take
when
most
I
of the
fought
screen
to
time,
destroy every
right?
enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for what really matters.
Obo
By
Squad
the
is
way,
made of
that
different
agile
members.
figure we just saw is actually Miss PULCHRA.
Oh.
After leaving Pompey's gang,
A
she joined
rank
the Sons
confirmed,
of
guys.
Caledon, and is now
A
working
rank.
under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a
Huge!
mercenary
Did
for you.
they buff her?
Even among mercenaries, Miss
Did they
PULCHRA
buff
is a
PULCHRA?
force to be reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun
Okay.
agent, PULCHRA excels in aftershock attacks,
Aftershock.
coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough
Okay.
energy, press special
What?
attack to have PULCHRA enter the Hunter's
Wait, she can do
Gate
damage
state,
while someone else is in the
increasing
field.
her base dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until PULCHRA switches in again. During this time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX
Damn,
special
PULCHRA got
attack,
the cake,
PULCHRA
man.
will target that enemy, and
PULCHRA
any
got
damage
the
dealt
cake.
to the target thereafter may trigger follow-up attacks from PULCHRA.
Look at that
If she
follow-up
doesn't have enough
attack.
energy, or while PULCHRA isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
She can do follow-up attack.
Truly skilled mercenary
What the
is
heck?
able to swiftly adapt to
What do
any
you mean follow-up
situational
attack in
battlefield
Zenless Zone
and
Zero?
work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad's ace sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent,
Okay.
Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower
Stunner?
from the flanks. Hold
Is she a
basic
Qingyi
attack to
power
activate
creep?
her scope, and Trigger will enter her sniper stance, firing
Okay.
continuous shots ahead
Qingyi power
and
creep, eh?
accumulating perks.
Okay.
While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks.
So you can dodge
On
so easy.
releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move, triggering
Wow.
a quick assist for
Is
a
that not
teammate
cool,
to
guys?
enter the field. After all, it's
Is
at
that
the
not
back
cool?
where
She
Trigger
can lie
with
down and
sufficient
shoot.
Purge
Lie down and
truly
shoot, alright?
excels. When on-field squad mates basic attacks, special
Okay.
attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock attack.
Another
if the main
aftershock.
attack is an EX special attack, ultimate, or other similarly powerful move, Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart
Okay.
from dealing a significant amount of days, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge.
So she can also build
that when
days while
Trigger's
she's off
aftershocks
field.
hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squad to deal increased damage.
With the help
That's
of
pretty
my
cool,
enhanced
actually.
senses, my
pretty cool.
bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX
Gonna
special
be the
attack,
flaw.
not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated
Yeah, that part is
support,
so cool, man.
when any attack from a squad mate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon reaching the maximum duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my 6 makes me feel
I wonder
at
how
ease.
much stun she will have, right?
Next,
Stun value.
let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squadmate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly stuns enemies, creating space for her teammates.
I always give it my all, be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished my burger, Mr. Z. We should do the big reveal.
Right.
Big reveal.
Now let's take a look at the long
Okay, let's see then. Let's
signal
see.
search details.
How about-
In the first half of 1.6, proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero
Okay.
and S-rank W engine Severed
Okay,
Innocence
and
through the
PULCHRA, right?
exclusive channel Electric Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata.
Okay.
The corresponding channels will also have boosted race for the new A-rank agent PULCHRA
Okay.
and A-rank W engine.
That's good.
Fox
That's the
Cutter.
one that I
I'll be
want.
fighting alongside you all with my new look.
All in for the
Proxies.
furry.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger.
Okay,
Proxies
Trigger
can
in the
obtain
second
limited
half.
S-rank agent Trigger and S-rank W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
That's a
Leave
pretty
the
cool
range
ball.
support to me.
In addition, previous limited agents and W engines will
Bernice.
also rerun in 1.6. In the first half, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Bernice
Oh, damn.
and W engine Flamemaker Shaker
Bernice in
from
the
their
first
channels.
half.
In the second half, it will be S-rank agent Zhu Yuan and
Yuan.
W engine Riot Suppressor
Okay.
Mark 6.
Yeah, that's right.
We also have new check-in events for
Okay.
1.6, where proxies can
Bernice,
obtain a total of
Zhu Yuan.
10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons.
Okay,
Don't
this is very
forget to claim
interesting.
them. Also, proxies can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look.
Wow.
After
More
the
TVs.
update, proxies can unlock Trigger and PULCHRA's trust and
Cool for
invite them to
PULCHRA.
hang out after meeting the requirements.
When I'm off duty, I'm more than happy to spend time with you, Proxy.
Spend
Soldier
time.
Zero
Wow.
Ambi, on the other hand, has no
Fishing.
individual trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Ambi might be the Ambi of the past, but she's still Ambi.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Ambi will share trust with Ambi, and rewards
Oh.
will be unlocked for them in sync. In
Oh,
addition,
okay.
Soldier 11's 4th trust level will be available this version. Next, let's take a look at the new dynamic
Soldier
wallpapers you
11
can
is getting
unlock.
finally getting a wallpaper after 10 years. Okay, so Soldier 11 is getting a wallpaper then, right? Alright, alright. Ooh, look at PULCHRA's one. PULCHRA's one is pretty cool.
We certainly got a lot of info
Hmm.
today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
What's the
Oh.
code?
Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Okay, what's the code though? Soldier 0 NB. Alright guys, the code is Soldier 0 NB. So it'll be valid until 1st of March. Okay. You can pull for Bernice now. Yeah, if you want to pull for Bernice, she's there, right? I think PULCHRA will be there.
Hi
as
there,
well.
proxies. Welcome back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program.
Why is it-
Lady Meow,
What?
it's time to wake up.
Is
You
this
won't
part
believe
two?
the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll
Let's have a look at the
surely make
event.
a killing.
You'll make what? Oh, did someone name a price? Did the auction start already?
Okay.
What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance.
Oh, this is the
People
event,
from
right?
all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
What is this?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it one of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice that proxies took down at the construction site.
Sounds suspicious.
Now you're catching on. So, in the main story of version 1.6, proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and secure that suspicious item.
Our proxies do have plenty of experience with holo commissions, but bidding in a high society auction? Is that really feasible? After all, even just paying electricity
Main
bills for the
story,
video store
season
can
1
be a
epilogue.
stretch.
It'll be fine. The person behind this
So this is main
commission
story.
is quite
Okay.
powerful. He is
We'll get
none
more
other
stuff.
than the true benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the mayor of New Eridu. So, finances should be the least of our proxy's concerns.
Wow, that's a serious backer. This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that, with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction in the bag.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions.
Professor's debut.
Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from TOPS, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird,
Mockingbird,
will all
okay.
be in attendance.
Wait,
So we'll get
Mockingbird?
to have a look
I've
at
heard
them.
of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite,
Wow.
Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip
Hugo.
that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before. But then, for some reason,
Them like Cohen
they
when he was
split
younger.
up and are now enemies.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious young lady at the
Vivian.
auction, Miss Vivian. She's regal and elegant, but
Okay.
talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
So, are they friend or foe?
What are Hugo and Vivian really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
I'm so curious how the auction will turn out. But right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6. First is Hollow Zero. The crisis brought by Geppetto is yet to be resolved when chaos erupts in the Lost Void again. With Ray's new discoveries, the Dancing on Strings series of investigations
So this is an
begin to
event.
open up.
Oh, is that
After
a
the
new
update,
W engine?
Proxies can choose between the bosses Sacrifice and Geppetto when challenging the final battle of Battlefront Purge.
As one
Okay.
of the most terrifying symbiotic ethereals,
New
Geppetto's
boss.
attacks are agile and unpredictable.
Geppetto.
The beast that once controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus their fire to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands or tail. Once impaired,
So you attack the
Geppetto
hand
will
first.
enter the puppet state.
When the battle reaches its climax, the battlefield
Alright.
will also reach its shadowy epilogue. Geppetto will lay a curtain of phantoms and rain attacks down on his enemies. If any agent missteps and enters the curtain of phantoms, they'll enter the suspended
shoot.
state where they're slowed and they cannot
That is an
use their
annoying
skills.
mechanic for sure.
However, Geppetto also has weaknesses. Though it's the puppeteer of the Lost Void and can summon other ethereals to assist it, if you defeat them within the time limit, Geppetto will fall, crashing to the ground.
What a difficult opponent!
Indeed.
Wow.
The even
What
more
do you guys think?
challenging difficulty 6
New
of Battlefront Purge
boss.
is also coming in the new version,
Difficulty
alongside
6.
all new modifiers for proxies to try. There, proxies will also face an even stronger Geppetto in the
Even
final
stronger
battle.
Geppetto?
Of course, new investigation strategies will also be
Another
available in
event.
the new update to help proxies succeed.
Furthermore, the Hollow Zero investigation team has added new exclusive gear for Evelyn, Astriel,
Oh, really?
Jane, and Karn. Some of this gear can even alter agent skills, such as
Look at that.
Astriel's new ranged attack and Corin's chainsaw charge attack.
Then
In
Corin
the
can
new
ride on the
version,
chainsaw?
A new gameplay mode
Wow.
will also be added for Hollow Zero Shadow Operation. Multiple stages will be available there, each with their own special
Okay, that's pretty
effects.
cool.
For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with more gear coins, etc. I hear there's even a stage where a mysterious and powerful enemy has issued a challenge.
Huh.
These unique stages should bring proxies
That
an
is pretty crazy,
interesting
right?
experience.
There's also the event Hollow Zero's Shattered Edge, where proxies can head to
Okay.
Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Estrel, Jane, and Karin. Work together with more of your companions to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from what was just mentioned, many new areas, new events, and a map refresh function, even some urgent events, are all waiting for proxies to discover.
I wonder
Next,
if-
let's talk about Soldier Zero
Oh, okay, this
Envy
small
and
story.
Trigger's upcoming
Is that like
stories
part of the
in
weekly,
version
right?
1.6. Their stories will be available via the themed event
Can your
TV
Ellen
schedule.
Jo handle
Please
this?
note, during Trigger's limited time TV schedule event, there will be
TV
a
is
new
back.
shooting range gameplay mode.
In the shooting range, Trigger is, as ever,
Oh, that's
a
pretty fun.
reliable sniper, able to switch between scoping and non-scoping modes.
Oh, that's
in
pretty cool.
non-scoping mode,
But it's just a-
proxies
you
can
can't move
switch
around,
between
right?
single
You just
shot
stay in that
and
spot.
rapid fire. In scoping mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form, and shots will consume more bullets. At the
Wow.
same time, bullets will pierce, becoming far more deadly.
Did it pierce?
That's right.
Okay, it did.
Different monster targets will appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score. There will also be special targets, such as hostage targets that will lose you points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's
Alright,
not
that's
going
pretty
to be
cool.
easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Nikkei pose?
Apart from
It's
the
like
different
Nikkei pose, eh?
stages, each stage
Nikkei
will
mode? Damn.
intermittently enter a focus fire period, where a whole bunch of golden bamboo targets
But you don't see
will
her kick
pop
as
up.
much.
Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload. Have
Why-
fun taking out the trash.
In New Eridu, there's plenty of things that need our proxies to help out with. Tully, a Bangbo
So that one is
working
an
at the
event.
HIA
All of these are
has
events
come
so
out
far.
of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that's plunged that bamboo into a waking dream. Only
Okay.
when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will definitely be able to help with anything Bangbu related. Participate in the March On Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's stream to fulfill his wish for battle. Combat in this stream will
Wait,
be
what the heck is
top-down,
this?
and Tully will no longer simply be an assistant to agents, but the main fighting
Oh, you get a
force,
top-down
raining
view
fire
now?
down on enemies as a drone.
By completing battles in the dream, you
Then
can
the
unlock
bamboo
more
is helping
dream
you with
equipment for Tully,
the bamboo is on the
providing it with
jetpack.
more powerful firearms.
Jetpack
Different
bamboo.
equipment will offer different kinds of firepower
Okay.
and battle effects. In addition, after each round of battle, proxies can selectively modify and upgrade equipment at the
Wow.
modification workshop to power up.
This is not
Tully
EOS,
even
right? Is it
further.
EOS?
As
Then
you
that's
fight
so
more
cool.
battles, your battle
Practice
level
shooting.
will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent, PULCHRA, as well as the hamster cage pass
PULCHRA
and
is
other
free.
limited time rewards like polychromes.
PULCHRA
In
is
the new
free.
version,
Wow.
an uninvited
Let's
visitor
go.
will arrive at the video store.
Wait,
That's right. A little
I got this
bamboo
guy in the
called
previous
Proxy
event.
appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows after reading way too many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice.
What do you
And
mean smash
Proxy's
my windows?
Having stopped it from his heroic smashing is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save proxies from the evil
this bamboo
magic
is
castle.
weird.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the delusional bamboo.
Do we
A
get more of
futile
him?
and doomed battle.
It's not
He was a version
entirely doomed.
1.3,
To
is
protect
it?
your windows,
1.4,
proxies can
1.3
participate in
event.
the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little
You can
knight
get this guy for
complete
free,
10
but I
great
think you can't
trials,
get him
allowing
anymore.
him to marry the
Web
beautiful
novels.
princess.
During the event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its
What the-
squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its
Oh,
heroics,
it's just taking a photo.
or even
Okay.
helping defeat enemies blocking
Read
the
too
way.
much web novels?
Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
Wow.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Back on track. In the new version, an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies.
Okay, is this a
Corin.
new event?
Yep, that's right. One of her clients claimed to have seen a ghost in
Oh,
the
story, is
newest
it?
HIA VR event. A phantom that doesn't appear in the records.
I see PULCHRA in the
However,
background. That's pretty
she's
cool.
a bit too scared to confirm it herself.
20
so she's here to
events.
ask proxies to come with.
Okay,
During
what
the
is this?
event, head to
I like
the
Corin,
HIA
alright?
Club and
Corin
participate
event,
in
let's go.
Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed
Just Corin?
battles each day. There are 2 difficulties to choose from.
Oh, okay, this
Theme
one we have done
stages
before,
will
right?
have special combat buffs, so
Yeah, this
choose the
one we have
right
done
agents
before.
to best take advantage of them.
In addition, this event will also have special
Okay.
offensive stages. In these stages, you have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses. It'll be
Wow.
more challenging. But don't worry, the HIA will provide powerful tactics to help you succeed.
After completing
Cool,
stages,
cool.
proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried
Okay, I
about
need
that
that thing.
VR ghost.
Stop
I need a tuning
scaring yourself.
calibrator.
No matter what happens,
PULCHRA Motors
Corin
is
will
so
be
cool.
there to protect proxies.
That's true. Apart from Corin, another familiar face also
Another
needs help
event?
from proxies. In version 1.6,
Okay.
proxies will encounter Miss PULCHRA running errands on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of
Let's go,
Caledon.
Sons
she
of
has to
Caledon.
do well during her probation
means you
to
can, like,
truly be accepted.
Trigger the bamboo. That means the best bamboo right now is going to be red
Mercenaries
markers.
have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul
Red
on
markers
6th
is so
Street,
good.
what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Cat Woes event
Deliver
and help
cat.
PULCHRA complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other rewards from it.
I wonder what PULCHRA, with her profits first
Huge.
attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons
Is she
of
not huge,
Caledon
guys?
family. Let's stay tuned.
I'm not into furry.
Now,
I'm going to
back
make exception for her.
combat. In version 1.6, there will be a
Oh,
new
oh, oh,
update to
oh.
routine cleanup, where proxies will
New
be
drive,
able to
new
obtain
drive.
the new drive discs, Shadow
Anomaly,
Harmony,
Mastery.
and Faithen's Melody.
Proxies can
Shadow
also
Harmony.
head to
Okay,
Expert
okay.
Challenge to fight the new enemy, Lumberjack.
Oh, this is...
Careful of his massive saw. That
Have I
thing's
fought him
no
before?
joke.
In
Lumberjack.
addition, Shiyu Defense,
New enemy.
Critical Node, and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't
Okay.
forget to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back
Alright,
in
double drop,
1.6,
double drop.
with increased drops for both combat
Okay, very
simulation
cool.
and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies.
Alright.
That's the events all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
First, an update to Expert Challenge.
What is this?
After the update,
Burn
Expert
out.
Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-Rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage.
What is a burnout
Under this mode, spend double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode should help proxies increase efficiency when farming for agent
So you
materials.
farm double
Now, let's
to
check
farm 2 times the
optimizations related
things.
to upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to
Okay.
the W engine and drive disk interfaces.
Wow.
Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In addition, in the new version, when agents, W engines, or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies can continue promoting, modifying,
Okay,
or optimizing.
small quality
It'll
of
only
life, but
close when
cool,
the
right?
upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
That's right. Speaking of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too. In
What
the
is this?
new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials.
I don't know what this
should
is.
help proxies check their progress on their goals.
Also,
All
there
right.
will be optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces
Quick
after
access.
completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process. Outside the game, we've also prepared stories for Ambi and PULCHRA. They'll be
Okay,
here
both
soon,
will have
so
story.
stay tuned, proxies.
As for Trigger, we'll hear more of her stories in the
Okay.
future. So keep
PULCHRA
an eye on our
story,
official
man.
channels.
I wonder what it's
getting
about.
late. I need to go make preparations for the auction.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Ahem. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero
The music
version
is a bit too
1.6
loud
special
from the right.
program, proxies. On March 12th, The newest
March
version,
12th.
Among the Forgotten Ruins,
Wow.
will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Mark your calendars. March 12th. It shows the amount need Wuwa could never. Yo, calm down while you attack Wuwa, the best game, huh? Alright guys, this is pretty cool, alright? This is cool as heck. Cool as heck, alright guys? Are you guys ready or not? It's confirmed Mockingbird 1.7. Okay. Alright, we got plenty of things, man. We got plenty of things.